Kowalski, and I am going to show you how to do your own Cold Stone show in your own home. So, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Cold Stone and you walk in, right when you walk in you just smell everything so wonderful. Sometimes it's kind of nice there's a long line because I have to decide what I want in my ice cream. Go through the whole line, and then what you get? The bill. The ice cream is wonderful, sometimes the bill is not. So I could almost take my family out for a full dinner for what I just spent for ice cream. So I'm going to show you something really quick and easy. Alright, how many of you are stoners? Okay, it tells me. I mean like baking stones. Okay, so we use our baking stones for many different things, and this is actually one of my favorites. This is my bar pan, the large bar pan. Use it for everything. Fish sticks, french fries, tater tots, chicken nuggets, you name it. Just make sure you don't go from one extreme to the other. Don't make those brownies, and then go ahead and put it into the freezer and have your ice cream being presented on that. You want to make sure that it gets to room temperature between. One of the things I love with my stones, my bar pan, 2 real quick, easy recipes. This is so easy. I'm a visual person. So, angel food cake and a can of crushed pineapples. That's it. Just mix that together. No oil, no eggs, no nothing. Mix it together, put it in your pan, bake it up. Oh my gosh, it's the best. The best recipe. And it's a low-fat, no-fat recipe. And then we're going to go for the gusto. So now we're going to take a brownie mix. And I know this is bigger than 9 by 13. I'm aware of that. And the cake mix, or the brownie mix, is 9 by 13. But you're going to mix it according to the box. Spread it in your bar pan. And then you're going to take 1 tube of cookie dough. Whatever brand you want. Cut the ends off, crumble it up. Kind of like you would do almost like with blue cheese. It just kind of, cookie dough just crumbles on top. Bake it up 350 for 21 minutes. Oh my goodness, the best chocolate chip cookie dough brownies ever. So quick and easy, but like I said, you can use it for everything. If I'm cooking dinner or if I'm having company over, I will take chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I dip them in some Italian dressing. I think it's Wishbone has a low-fat Italian dressing. It's great. Just dredge it in that, roll it in some seasoned breadcrumbs that I've went ahead and chopped up, or not even breadcrumbs. What do we use? The croutons. Yeah, and croutons, they're cheaper. There's more flavors, a little more of a variety. So I put it in my manual food processor and I chop it up. So when I've got my chicken breast and I dip it in my Italian dressing, then I roll it in the seasoned croutons and I bake it. 400 degrees, 20 minutes. The best. Don't flip it or anything. So the pan's very versatile. Mine is frozen, and I am going to go ahead and do my little Cold Stone show for you. So I'm going to take some ice cream, and the nice thing is you could even get the good ice cream. You know, you don't have to buy the cheap stuff because it's still it's still a little more inexpensive doing it at home. I'm going to use my cookie or my ice cream scoop, and I am simply just going to put it right on my stone. Now I used to do this in my batter bowl, but then you gotta watch. You start working it too much and then it ends up being soup. If you do work it too much and it gets all soft, or you're making a big batch and some of the family can't eat all of it, which that's kind of hard to comprehend in my family. But if that happens and I make too much, then I pull out one of our leak-proof containers. I love these. This is the smallest one. We call them snapshots. Just snap it, put it in the freezer, and it's ready to go for a dessert. But they make great gifts too. And it's nice because the Pampered Chef one, you can bake in here. So if you want to bake a little cake or cupcake, put some frosting on, give it to a teacher gift or a coworker, really a nice little gift. Alright, my ice cream is here. You decide whatever you would like in your ice cream. So I'm going to simply just take some pound cake. If you want to go ahead and make some pound cake, knock your socks off, but it comes in the freezer section. That's easy for me. Okay, got my pound cake. I am going to add some fruit. So I've taken my strawberries, I've used our little core and more, taken the hull off, and now what I'm going to do is simply take our scissors. These are salad scissors, and use them to go ahead and chop up lettuce or spinach. I use them for meat. We have our covered baker, we do recipes in there, I chop everything with it. With this I'm simply just going to take it and chop up my strawberries. So I want them kind of big and coarse, but I still want it chopped up. If I use my mix and chop, this little bugger, it chops it up too much. So this is just kind of a little bit coarser. I am going to use my mix and chop for the ice cream. All right, that is done. This bugger is the best thing since sliced bread. Remember when Pampered Chef got it, we're like, what is this? It's great. If you're gonna brown hamburger, sausage, chorizo, oh my gosh, it makes it a heck of a lot easier. A real quick tip though, especially when you're working with sausage or that, spritz it with a little bit of oil first, and then you can go ahead and break it down, and then it doesn't seem to stick inside of here. I'm using it for breakfast sausage or that. I've got my ice cream, I've got my cake, and then I'm going to take some of the strawberries, and I'm going to take some Cool Whip. I'm just going to throw some Cool Whip on here. If you want to get real fancy, you can simply take the decorator, fill this bugger with Cool Whip on top of your cupcakes. Works great. If you're going to take cupcakes somewhere in the summertime, this is great too. Cool Whip and a box of instant pudding. Just the powder mixed with the Cool Whip, and it firms up that Cool Whip, and it's a great light frosting. So if I want to do it on top of any kind of a cake or cupcakes, it works really easy. This I use for decorating. I will put guacamole in here, sour cream. You're having a taco party, or just having tacos. It's a lot easier to put everything in here and then just squeeze it right out. So it's kind of like my caulking gun for the kitchen. That's kind of what I use it for. All right, rubber scrapers, love them, different sizes. I think at Cold Stone they sing. Don't worry, I'm certainly not going to sing for you. And I will throw things around for you. Look at that. All right, just mix it kind of coarsely, and then we're going to put it into our bowls. The more you mix, the softer it gets. So I've got some bowls here, and I am going to take a little bit of everything. Now, I've done this with, I think we did one, it was like an apple pie. We used ice cream, we used canned pie filling, I used my can opener, which really works nice. It doesn't, the lid doesn't fall inside of the can. That's not a good thing. You don't want whatever was on that lid to fall inside of there. This just releases the seal, and you can just pick it up. It's food safe. It's a lot easier to use. We used one, I opened up a can of pie filling, and I used ice cream and pie filling, a little bit of cinnamon, and some caramel topping. Oh my gosh, very easy. This one will be complete once I put some chocolate syrup over the top, and I am going to continue to scoop this out and serve. So I'm sorry you're not here to try it, but this is my quick and easy Cold Stone demo.